comedian David Boyle, and I'm in a friend's house in our nation's capital, Canberra, the Australian Capital Territory. This fucking joint, man. This fucking place, man. Canberra sucks. Canberra's probably worse than Tasmania. No, Canberra is worse than Hobart. Just scooting through for 2 days. Everything's good except my fucking temper's out of control again. I quit smoking how many days ago now? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Fucking whatever. I quit smoking, but it coincided with me stopping meditation as well, because I thought meditation was doing nothing. I would do it so late at night. I would do it just before I went to bed. Sometimes it'd be 3 a.m. and I would start meditation. 2 minutes in, I'm having like a micro sleep and almost falling over. So I'm like, fuck, I'll restart meditation in a week or so when I can wake up early and do it then, because I don't think it's fucking doing anything. I think it might have been doing something, because ever since I stopped meditating, my temper's fucking out of control. I go from 0 to 100 in about a split second now over nothing. I will just go off my fucking head. A comment I didn't fucking like, anything like that. So I'm starting meditating again. I don't know whether it's the meditation or the cigarettes, but I'll start the meditation again. If I'm still going off my head every 2 seconds, then I'll start the ciggies again. So I'm up here. I met up with a comedian friend of mine. Haven't seen him in a couple of years. The last time we saw each other was in Perth for the Perth Fringe Comedy Festival, and me and him went on a 2-day fucking ice bender together. I don't even fucking like ice. Methamphetamine to other people. I'm not even a fan. I don't even like it, but I was staying at a hostel for the festival, and there was some dodgy kickboxer cunt there, and he was on the ice. Then my mate came over, Dom, and we got on the glass barbie, and it was a weird fucking scene for a couple of days there. Like, we were hanging out with that kickboxer guy, and he knew all the ice dealers in Perth, so we were just bouncing around from drug dealer's house to drug dealer's house to drug dealer's house, and it just got all sketchy as fuck. I was pretty drunk, so my drunk was overriding my meth most of the time, which doesn't usually happen. But I was really pounding the booze. But my comedian friend, who's a little bit of a connoisseur of meth, he was getting on it, but he was getting all tangled up in the mind games these drug dealers are playing and all that, and it got real fucking weird. But the crazy thing that happened at the end of this night, day, or whenever the fuck it was early in the morning. One of these drug dealers was driving us back to our hostel, and he's like, I want to show you faggots something. You guys think you're big fucking boys, do you? I want to show you something. So he drives me, my comedian mate, and this kickboxer guy to this garage, and he's like, I want to show you this. I just want to show you cunts this. He's like, I want you to meet someone. And we're all like, what the fuck is going on here? Who does he want us to meet? Is this a fucking setup? Everyone's getting real paranoid and shit. So he goes to this garage door and he starts banging on it. And he's like, I'm just going to use a generic name. He's like, Steven. He's like, Steven, open the door. Open the garage door. Steven. And banging on it. We're all standing there going, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, so this drug dealer jumps around the back, goes into the garage and opens it from the inside, pulls the garage door up, and he's like, come in, boys, I want to show you something. So we walk into this garage and it's pitch black. There's no fucking light at all in this garage. And the drug dealer turns the light on his phone on and points it into the garage. And there's a weird sort of office desk setup happening there with filing cabinets, and behind the desk was a dude using a keyboard just tapping randomly. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So this dude was just sitting in the dark by himself, tapping on the keyboard behind this weird desk. And I'm like, so what the fuck is going on? And the drug dealer's like, this guy used to be one of our best mates. He was one of the funniest dudes going around. He was a fucking legend. Everyone loved him. And he started smoking meth about 3 years ago. Look at him now. And I was looking at him. There was no human being left in him. He had short-circuited his entire fucking brain. It was just completely fried. And he didn't know who he was or where he was or what he was doing. And the drug dealer's like, you boys better start fucking rethinking what you're doing here. I don't know what kind of fucking charity work this drug dealer was doing with us, but he's like, if you guys continue this is what you're going to end up like. He's like, I'm sick of fucking seeing people go down this path. Stop using meth. And I was like, that is a beautiful message from someone who's selling us the meth, you fucking idiot. Why don't you stop selling it? He's like, well, if it's not me, it's someone else. It's someone worse. And I'm like, can you just get me back to my hostel? I need to get back into bed and spend the next 36 hours not sleeping and jerking off 900 times. And that was the last time I did meth. And that was the last time I saw Dom before tonight. And we were reminiscing over that fucking night. And that night changed both our lives. All right, that's enough for me tonight. You know what to do. Add me on social media. I am at Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And go to Apple Podcasts. Give me a rating, review, and subscribe to the motherfucking POD. All right, see you later.